Hello.
All right. Welcome. We are on day 299.
299.
That's right. For the last 299 days, we have been husband and wife. So it's
Yes.
something I'm excited about. But also, it's a Friday. So happy Friday to everyone out there. So, here's an interesting fact. When we reconnected
Mm-hmm.
after 20 some odd years,
Okay.
we didn't live in the same place.
Yes, that is
We did
correct.
not. So there was some distance going on,
A
right?
lot.
I lived here, she lived way over here. And
Mm-hmm.
so we had to be
And very intentional.
very intentional about
I didn't think it was going to work out.
yeah, it took some convincing. It took some convincing, but thankfully after a couple of years we decided, well, somebody's got to move. Happened to be me, and now here we are, kind of in our happily ever after. So we understand distance, right? We
Mm-hmm.
understand the challenge of distance and kind of, I guess, things you have to do to kind of overcome the
Yes.
distance. So that's what we want to talk about today for a couple of minutes. We want to talk about distance. It's important to understand that distance isn't like a sudden thing, right?
No, it's a gradual thing.
Yeah. So we're not talking about like physical distance, like the way we were when we first reconnected. We're talking about like when you get to a point in your relationship where you're like,
You're going through the motions.
yeah, yeah.
Things are just, uh,
He's distant, she's distant,
but it
that kind
happens.
of
Yeah,
thing.
but it happens like, for instance, when I get my nails done, like every 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks. I still like for him to notice. Okay.
If I take too long, oh, it's a problem. It's a problem.
If I get
Okay.
my hair done, if I look a certain way, when you start getting annoyed and you put effort into doing anything
Yeah,
that you
yeah, yeah.
like, and your partner does not acknowledge that, doesn't show any type of appreciation, it doesn't sit well.
Yeah. So here's kind of where we're going with this, right? Um, you have to be very intentional about your relationship. Distance will kind of set in without you doing anything. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Without you doing anything, distance will set in. You have to be intentional about combating that. You have to be intentional. And what I love about Camille is that she's very attentive. She's super, super attentive. She kind of pays a lot of attention to the little things, not just in relationships. I mean, in her career, in every aspect. It's just a great quality to be attentive. So that's something I'm definitely learning from you for sure. But what we're talking about today is the importance of not allowing those little moments where your spouse wants you to notice something. Don't let those go unnoticed, right? Don't let you get to a point where you're like, if I don't mention her nail color, it's okay. Or I don't mention her whatever, you know what I mean? Her hairdo, her nails, her this, her that. Don't get tempted to let that go unnoticed.
Yeah, and then also just make the time matter.
Mm-hmm.
Life
Mm-hmm.
is too short. It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter what
So
age you
true.
are. People are dying. So if you're sitting here with your partner, make it count.
Make it count.
Instead of definitely, we're in business together, so we'll have moments that we're both on the phone looking for things,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
planning and things of that nature. But then we also realize we have to take some time aside and say, hey, how was your day?
For sure.
Um, Checking in with one
Yeah.
another. It's so easy to kind of get lost in the daily tasks of the day, and kind of isolate your partner, even though you're right next to each other.
For real. So we're kind of reiterating this and really emphasizing it because this is important. It's, you know what I mean? Distance, again, it doesn't happen overnight. It happens in those little moments where someone feels ignored and forgotten about. Like there's a lot in this world to distract us, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's work, there's kids, there's responsibilities, there's the internet, there's social media. All of
Mm-hmm.
this stuff is fighting for our attention, but our partners, our husbands, our wives, they are worth being prioritized. They're worth our attention. We just have to be determined to be intentional about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good? You got it. That's your assignment. Love the one that you love. You know, be intentional. Happy day 299.
$2.99.
Talk with you soon. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.